Welcome to part 1 of our lesson entitled Love, the Four-Letter Word. In this lesson, we are going to know the definition of love and its role when it comes to relationships. By the way, why is it important to know the definition of love? Well, we are human beings, and by default, we have that desire to love and be loved. So, what is love? According to Mr. Webster, love is an intense feeling of deep affection. But the Bible has given us a more detailed and comprehensive definition of the word love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 to 8 says, "Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails, but whether there are prophecies, they will fail. Whether there are tongues, they will cease. Whether there is knowledge, it will vanish away." So, what is love according to the Bible? Well, love is patient, kind, rejoicing in truth, protective, trusting, hopeful, and persevering. If each of us can express love to others according to what the Bible says, then we can guarantee that love never fails. Now that we know the definition of love, we are going to discover ways how to express love emotionally to others. According to Gary Chapman, there are 5 fundamental love languages, or also known as the 5 ways to express love emotionally. And of the 5 love languages, each of us has a primary language. One of the 5, which is our primary language, speaks more deeply to us emotionally. But take note of this. All of us can receive love through all the 5 languages. But if we don't receive our primary love language, we will not feel loved, even though the person is speaking the other 4. According to Gary Chapman, learning to speak love and appreciation in a language the other person can receive is the key to enhancing all human relationships. The problem is, by nature, we tend to speak our own love language, and we feel comfortable expressing love to others using our primary language. But if it is not the other person's primary love language, it will not mean to him or her. Let's try to look at Sam and the woman he is dating. Sam wonders why his girlfriend feels unloved. The fact that Sam always tells her that he loves her. The problem is that his girlfriend's primary love language is acts of service, not words of affirmation. So no matter how many times Sam will say, "I love you," she will still feel unloved. That is the reason why many couples are frustrated. So what are the 5 love languages? First, we have words of affirmation. Second, gifts. Third, acts of service. Fourth, quality time. And personal touch.